Hello to everybody listening, and I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you about a problem that some of you might be struggling with. When I left school and started going to university, I immersed myself more and more in different types of entertainment. I remember back in the day I really got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of learning for exams, I would spend most of my time on the internet researching the game, dreaming about what it would be like if I had enough money to buy all those cards that I wanted. Eventually, I stopped attending university for a while, and when I rejoined, instead of being obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh, I was getting into World of Warcraft, which is probably even more dangerous. The more time I spent online, the more I drifted away from other people. I would play my games and watch movies or YouTube videos on my second monitor, with very little social interaction taking place throughout the day. Eventually, I felt like it wasn't really possible for me to meet new people anymore because that really only happened when I was in school. When you're in school, interacting with people just automatically happens. They have a reason to talk to you, and you have a reason to talk to them. Not even attending university anymore, it felt like the only way to meet people was to go up to them and initiate a conversation by myself. Doing that with strangers seemed unthinkable, and going to bars and clubs would give me the chance to talk to strangers a bit, but even when I met people that I got along with, it seemed like groups were usually very closed towards new people. It makes sense, really. People have a lot to do and friends require time. Already having a large circle of friends comes with certain commitments, and adding more people into your circle of friends means more time and energy that needs to be spent on other people. Not saying that it's impossible to get into an already established friend circle, but people generally won't let new people in quite so easily. So after going out a couple of times, I would often revert back to my original self-imposed isolation. One day, I was fed up with not having a reason to go outside and realizing that I really had to leave my house and move if I wanted to lose some weight. I just got up and left the house and just started walking, eventually exploring parts of my city I've never even been to. It was on these walks that I would sometimes see girls that I was attracted to. The thought of approaching these girls crossed my mind, but I just didn't think I had it in me. I remember one particular girl that I've seen at a board game convention. She was alone there, and so was I. Wouldn't it be great for both of us if we met here? Two people who share a hobby and have similar passions. Just two people brought together in this moment in time. That will never happen again if you let it slip by. But of course I did. It didn't take me long after that, though, before I gave it a try. At another convention, a couple of months later, I started chatting up girls. This was truly a life-changing moment for me. Just a couple of years earlier, I felt like I'm completely set in my limited social circle, that the time for meeting new people had passed, that whatever people you met when you were young were going to be the people you were going to spend the rest of your life with. And now, here I was, just breaking down these barriers. I felt like there was no going back. If you feel a similar way, I just wanted to let you know that there are endless opportunities out there. This is how people have met for hundreds of years. People used to be a lot more social. Our ancestors didn't have apps to meet people and get dates with girls. If you feel socially isolated, and especially in lack of options for romantic partners, I suggest this to you. Leave the house after you've watched this video and just start to walk. Walk until you come to a place where you're not sure what lies in the direction that you're heading. And then just keep walking. Walk for an hour or two. Pay attention to the road. Try to look out for stores. Enter these stores and check out what's inside. Take note of the people working in these stores. Ask them questions. Come up with something, an item you're looking for. And if you see someone who you're attracted to. Walk up to that person and say, "Hi, I know you're shopping right now, but I just wanted to say, I saw you standing here and you look really nice." This is probably the single most thing that guys are scared of. But the dirty little secret is, the vast majority of women will react very positively. They will usually at least thank you. Sometimes they will tell you how great they think what you are doing is and encourage you to keep going. People are fed up with online social interactions. They crave real interactions. People need to interact with real people. They need that kind of closeness. A lot of women wish things were the way they used to be. They don't like these dating apps either. I once sat at the table of a girl in the canteen of my university and just started a conversation about the food we were eating. She was immediately beaming and told me that she always found it strange that people would come together in these places, sit together, eat together, and then not talk to each other. Because when you were at home and you sat and ate together, you would talk to each other. It's incredible how many people are hoping to connect to you in some kind of way, but will still wait for you to take the first step. And it's your job to do it. Most other people won't. And if you've done that, and you've come back, and you realize that you're still alive and nothing bad has happened, then maybe this will be the start of your own journey. I can tell you more about my own experiences and what I personally find is good advice regarding meeting and dating women and even beyond. Please tell me in the comments how it went for you. And please subscribe to this channel so you will be informed about my upcoming videos. Hit the bell to get notifications and consider checking out my Patreon and sending a small donation via PayPal. Links are in the description. Check out this other video on my channel. You might like it too. Have a wonderful life. Take care.